Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Have you ever woken up one morning, looked in the mirror, and wondered why your life feels like it's on autopilot? Maybe you're stuck in a job that drains you, repeating the same arguments in relationships, or chasing goals that don't truly light you up. It's that nagging sense of disconnection, like you're reacting to life instead of shaping it. We all face these moments of quiet confusion, where patterns repeat and opportunities slip by unnoticed. They stir up frustration, but also a spark of curiosity. What if there's a way to break free? Today, we'll uncover the law of awareness. At the end, we'll explore the real success story of Eckhart Tolle, a story that truly embodies the law discussed in this video, showing how one moment of profound insight transformed despair into global inspiration. If this resonates with you already, or if you're ready for more life-changing wisdom like this, hit that subscribe button now. Like the video to show your support, and drop a comment below sharing one area of your life where you'd love more clarity. Let's build this community together.
Introduction to the law. Let's dive right in. The law of awareness is a universal principle that states true change and personal growth begin when we become fully conscious of our thoughts, emotions, actions, and surroundings. It's not just about noticing the world around us. It's about shining a light on our inner world, the beliefs and habits that quietly steer our decisions every day. Why does this matter so much? In a fast-paced life filled with distractions, awareness acts as your compass. It helps you spot what's holding you back and empowers you to choose differently. Without it, we drift through days on autopilot, repeating mistakes and missing joys. Think about those common human experiences we all share. The regret after an impulsive reaction in a heated argument, or the quiet dissatisfaction in a career that once excited you. Awareness connects the dots, revealing how your mindset influences outcomes. For young adults navigating career uncertainty, it brings clarity amid chaos. Mid-career folks juggling work and family find balance through emotional insight. And for mature adults reflecting on legacy, it fosters deep contentment. This law isn't abstract. It's the foundation for a more intentional, fulfilling life. The essence of the law. At its core, the law of awareness teaches that self-observation is the first step to transformation, allowing us to recognize patterns and choose responses over reactions. This simple yet profound truth extends its influence across every aspect of existence, from personal relationships to professional success, unlocking doors to resilience and genuine happiness that remain closed without it. How the law operates. Now that we've set the foundation, let's really unpack how the law of awareness works. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. You suddenly see everything clearly, and that changes how you move through the space. We'll break this down step by step, starting with the logical roots and then moving into how it plays out in your everyday life. I'll keep it straightforward, with real examples, so you can nod along and think, yeah, that's me. And hey, if something hits home, pause the video for a few seconds to let it sink in. First, the logical foundation. This law draws from deep philosophy and psychology, going back to ancient thinkers like Socrates, who said, "Know thyself." He wasn't just being poetic. He meant that self-examination is the key to wisdom. Fast forward to modern psychology, and we see it echoed in Carl Jung's ideas about the unconscious mind. Jung believed our psyche has layers, conscious thoughts we control, and unconscious ones that sneakily influence us. Science backs this up too. Neuroscientists talk about how our brains process 11 million bits of information per second, but we're only aware of about 40. That's wild, right? Most of what drives us, habits, fears, biases, happens below the surface. Take cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, which is huge in American mental health circles. It operates on the principle that awareness of distorted thinking patterns lets you challenge and change them. For instance, if you're catastrophizing, Assuming the worst in every situation, becoming aware of that mental habit is the first step to rewiring it. Philosophically, it's tied to Eastern traditions like Buddhism, where mindfulness meditation cultivates awareness to end suffering. The idea? Suffering comes from attachment to unaware thoughts. By observing them without judgment, you gain freedom. In nature, we see parallels. Think of a chameleon changing colors. It's aware of its environment to survive. Or ecosystems. A forest thrives because each part, trees, animals, soil, is aware through adaptation and response. If a tree ignores drought signals, it withers. Society mirrors this. In history, revolutions often spark from collective awareness, like the civil rights movement in the US. People became aware of systemic injustices, and that consciousness drove change. Without awareness, oppression continues unchecked. Psychologically, awareness operates through a feedback loop. It starts with observation, noticing your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. Then comes understanding. Why do I feel anxious before meetings? Maybe it's a fear of judgment rooted in childhood. Finally, action. Choosing a new response like deep breathing to calm nerve. This loop builds resilience because you're no longer a victim of autopilot reactions. Studies from places like Harvard psychology labs show that mindful awareness reduces stress hormones like cortisol, improving focus and decision-making. Now, let's shift to human application, how this law shows up in your daily grind. In relationships, awareness is a game changer. Ever snapped at your partner after a tough day, only to regret it? That's unawareness in action. Your stress hijacks you. But if you're aware, you pause and say, "I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, let's talk later." This fosters empathy and stronger bonds. For young adults in their 20s and 30s, facing dating apps and social pressures, awareness helps spot red flags early. Ask yourself, am I choosing partners based on real connection or just loneliness? It brings clarity amid the chaos of modern romance. In your career, it's about spotting opportunities and pitfalls. Mid-career folks, juggling promotions and family, often hit burnout. Awareness lets you notice when work-life balance is off. Maybe you're checking emails at dinner, eroding your relationship. By tuning in, you set boundaries, like designating no-work evenings, leading to better productivity and satisfaction. Think of it in terms of emotional intelligence, a buzzword in U.S. corporate training. EQ starts with self-awareness, knowing your strengths like being a great communicator and weaknesses like procrastination. Apply it and you negotiate raises or pivot careers with confidence. Emotions are another big area. We all have those inner storms: anger, sadness, joy. The law says don't suppress them, observe them. Why am I jealous of a friend's success? Awareness might reveal it's not about them, but your own unmet goals. This shifts you from reaction to response, building emotional resilience. For mature adults reflecting on life, awareness helps process regret. Instead of dwelling, you observe. That choice taught me this lesson, turning pain into wisdom. Mindset ties it all together. Carol Dweck's growth mindset research shows aware people see failures as feedback, not finales. If you're unaware, a setback crushes you. But with awareness, you think, what can I learn? This fuels achievement, especially in America's individualistic culture where personal drive is celebrated. Let's pause here for a quick reflection. Take 5 to 10 seconds. Think about one habit in your life right now that's on autopilot. Got it? Okay, how might awareness change that? We'll circle back to this. In society, unawareness breeds bigger issues. Look at social media in the US. Scrolling mindlessly leads to comparison traps, fueling anxiety epidemics among young people. Awareness breaks the cycle. Notice how it makes you feel, then limit screen time. Or in politics, aware citizens question biases, leading to informed votes rather than echo chambers. Ultimately, the law operates by expanding your consciousness. It's not magic, it's practice. Start small. Journal your thoughts daily, meditate for 5 minutes, or simply breathe deeply during stress. Over time, this compounds, transforming reactions into choices. For our target audience, young adults seeking career clarity, midlifers balancing demands, and elders building legacies, awareness is the thread weaving resilience through it all. It's empowering because it puts you in the driver's seat. No more fate, just intentional living. Real-world applications and impact. Alright, friend, now that we understand how the law of awareness ticks, let's get practical. How does it show up in your world, and what difference does it make? We'll explore key areas like work, relationships, health, spirituality, and emotions, spots where this law truly shines. I'll compare those who embrace it versus those who don't, with some everyday US examples to make it relatable. By the end, you'll feel that emotional pull, that aha moment urging you to apply it. Sound good? Let's roll. Start with work and career, the heartbeat of American individualism and achievement. If you know and apply the law of awareness, you're like a captain steering your ship. You notice when a job no longer aligns with your values, spotting signs like constant dread on Sundays. This leads to proactive steps. Updating your resume, networking on LinkedIn, or even starting a side hustle. Result? Faster promotions, job satisfaction, and resilience against layoff. Think of tech workers in Silicon Valley who've pivoted during economic shifts. They're aware of market trends and their skills, turning uncertainty into opportunity. Ignore it though and you're adrift. Unaware folks stay in toxic jobs, blaming bad luck for stagnation. They miss feedback loops, like repeated missed deadlines signaling poor time management. In the US, where hustle culture reigns, this leads to burnout. Stats from Gallup show over 70% of workers disengaged. Without awareness, resentment builds, careers plateau, and regret sets in later. For young adults 20 to 35 facing career uncertainty, awareness brings clarity. Imagine a recent grad aware of their passion for creative writing amid a corporate gig. They switch paths early, building a fulfilling portfolio. Mid-career adults 35 to 50 use it for work-life balance. Aware of family time slipping away, they negotiate flexible hours, boosting emotional intelligence and home harmony. Mature adults 50 to 80 apply it to legacy building. Aware of their wisdom, they mentor others or write memoirs, finding contentment in contribution. Now, relationships, where awareness fosters deep connections. Appliers observe their patterns. I withdraw during conflicts because I'm afraid of vulnerability. This leads to open talks, stronger bonds, and healthier dynamic. In U.S. families, aware parents notice kids' stress from school pressures, offering support instead of criticism. Compared to ignorers, they repeat cycles like arguing without resolving, leading to divorces or estrangement. Awareness builds empathy, key for emotional intelligence, turning potential breakups into breakthroughs. Health is huge too. Aware people tune into body signals. Fatigue means rest, not more coffee. They adopt habits like mindful eating, reducing obesity risks prevalent in American fast food culture. Studies from the CDC link awareness practices like yoga to lower chronic disease rate. Ignorers push through, ending up with stress-related issues like heart problems. For our audience, young folks build resilience against anxiety. Midlifers maintain energy for demands. Elders age gracefully, aware of limits for peaceful living. Spirituality gets a boost. Awareness deepens your sense of purpose. Appliers question, what truly matters? Leading to practices like gratitude journaling, fostering inner peace. In a secular U.S. society, this combats emptiness. Ignorers feel lost, chasing material highs without fulfillment. Think of the rise in mindfulness apps like Headspace. Users aware of spiritual voids find meaning, enhancing overall well-being. Emotions rounded out. Awareness lets you name feelings. This is frustration, not anger at the world. You process them healthily, building resilience. U.S. phenomena like road rage? Unawareness amplifies it. Appliers pause, respond calmly, avoiding escalations. For depression or anxiety, common across ages, awareness is the first step in therapy, turning overwhelm into manageability. Real-life U.S. examples? During the pandemic, aware individuals noticed mental health dips early, seeking virtual therapy and emerging stronger. Unaware ones spiraled into isolation. Or in social justice, the Black Lives Matter movement grew from collective awareness of inequalities, inspiring action versus apathy. Emotionally, this law resonates because it empowers you. No more victim mindset. You're the architect of your life. For young adults, it eases uncertainty's sting. Midlifers find balance amid chaos. Elders gain contentment, reflecting on a well-lived life. Mini challenge. In the comments, share one area, work, relationships, etc., where applying awareness could change things for you. Let's inspire each other. See the impact? Embracing this law isn't just smart. It's transformative, leading to achievement and happiness. Those who ignore it? They miss out, stuck in loops. But you? You're here, aware and ready. Story of a great individual. Let's bring this law to life with a real story that shows its power in action. Meet Eckhart Tolle, a modern spiritual teacher born in Germany in 1948 as Ulrich Leonhard Tolle. He grew up in a turbulent post-war environment, moving between countries, first to Spain as a teen, then to England in his early adulthood. By his late 20s, Tolle was living in London, pursuing intellectual interests at universities, but inwardly, he was crumbling. He battled intense anxiety, depression, and a profound sense of alienation from the world. Night after night, he'd lie awake, tormented by self-loathing and suicidal thoughts. It felt like an endless cycle of suffering, where his mind's constant chatter amplified every fear and doubt. At 29, he hit rock bottom, questioning his very existence in a way that many of us might relate to during our darkest moments. Then came the pivotal night in 1977. As Tolle later described it, he was overwhelmed by the thought, "I cannot live with myself any longer." In that instant, a spark of awareness ignited. He paused and observed, "Who is this I that cannot live with the myself?" This simple, profound question separated him from his ego-driven mind. He realized he was not his thoughts, he was the awareness behind them. It wasn't a deliberate application at first. It happened unconsciously, but it awakened a deep consciousness. Suddenly, the mental noise dissolved, replaced by a sense of peace and presence. He experienced what he calls an inner transformation, where awareness flooded in, dissolving years of pain. From there, Tolle's life shifted dramatically. For the next few years, he lived simply, often sitting on park benches in London, just observing life without the filter of his old mental patterns. He didn't seek fame or fortune. Instead, this newfound awareness drew people to him. Friends and strangers started asking for guidance, and he began sharing insights informally. By the 1990s, after moving to Vancouver, Canada, he formalized his teachings. His book, The Power of Now, published in 1997, became a bestseller, selling millions and influencing countless lives. It emphasized living in the present moment through awareness, free from the ego's grip. Tolle went on to write more books like A New Earth, and speak worldwide, even appearing on shows like Oprah's Super Soul Sunday. His teachings have helped people from all walks, celebrities, everyday folks, find inner peace amid chaos. The results? From a man on the brink of suicide, Tolle became a beacon of wisdom, building a legacy of spiritual empowerment. His story shows that awareness isn't about grand gestures. It's about that quiet observation that breaks chains. The lesson here is clear. When we turn inward with awareness, even in crisis, we unlock transformation. It builds resilience, turning pain into purpose. For young adults facing uncertainty, it's a reminder that clarity comes from within. Midlifers see how it restores balance. Elders find contentment in presence. This tale isn't just inspiring, it's proof the law works. And with that, let's distill it into timeless wisdom. Timeless wisdom, the core message. In the quiet space of awareness lies the key to freedom. Observe without judgment, and the illusions of the mind fade, revealing the true self that navigates life with grace and power. This essence reminds us that awareness is not a skill to acquire but a natural state to return to, empowering every choice and illuminating the path to a resilient, fulfilled existence. Now, it's your turn to make this personal. Take a moment, pause the video if you need to, and reflect deeply. Ask yourself, in what areas of my life am I operating on autopilot, letting unconscious habits dictate my days? Maybe it's that recurring stress at work or the way I react in conversations with loved ones. What thoughts or emotions have I been ignoring that might be shaping my reality right now? Observe your daily routine through this lens. Notice how awareness could shift things. For those career uncertainties, what fears are lurking beneath the surface? In balancing work and life, where are your boundaries blurring without you realizing? And for building a legacy, what joys in the present are you overlooking? These questions aren't meant to overwhelm, they're invitations to gentle self-discovery. Here's a mini challenge. Over the next week, pick one moment each day to practice awareness. It could be during your commute, a meal, or before bed. Just observe your thoughts without changing them. Journal what you notice. Does it bring clarity or peace? Share in the comments if you're up for it. We'd love to hear how it goes. Remember, this reflection is your first step toward applying the law, fostering that resilience we all seek. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of the law of awareness. It's been a joy sharing these insights with you, and I truly appreciate the time you've invested in your own growth. You're part of a community here at Timeless Wisdom Official, where we all strive for deeper understanding and a more intentional life. My heartfelt wish for you is that this law becomes a gentle guide, helping you cultivate awareness in every moment. May it bring you the clarity to navigate challenges, the balance to cherish your relationships, and the contentment to build a legacy that lights up your world. Remember, true power starts with that simple act of noticing. You've got this. If this resonated, I'd love for you to stick around for more. We've got upcoming videos on universal laws like reciprocity and attraction, packed with stories, lessons, and practical tips to fuel your personal growth. Hit subscribe to never miss out, like if it inspired you, and share with someone who might need this wisdom today. Drop a comment. What's one takeaway from the law of awareness you'll apply this week? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay aware, stay empowered, and live fully. Take care.